Good evening. I will be reading 28 Days Moments in Black History That Changed the World. Day 1, March 5th, 1770. Crispus Attucks is shot by a British soldier, beginning the Boston Massacre and ultimately the Revolutionary War. Day 2, March 6, 1857. Dred Scott decision, denying the right of citizenship to Black people after slavery ended. We think they, people of African ancestry, and that they are not included and were intended to be included under the word citizens in the Constitution, and can therefore claim none of the rights and privileges which that instrument provides for and secures to citizens of the United States. They had, for more than a century before, been regarded as beings of an inferior order and altogether unfit to associate with the white race, either in social or political relations, and so far inferior that they had no rights which the white man was bound to respect, and that the Negro might justly and lawfully be reduced to slavery. He was bought and sold and treated as an ordinary article of merchandise and trafficked whenever a profit could be made by it. Chief Justice Roger Taney, U.S. Supreme Court. Day 3, May 13th, 1862. Robert Smalls, a slave in the Confederate crew on a ship, commandeers it, sells it north, and delivers it to the Union. Day 4, July 9th, 1868, the 14th Amendment to the Constitution overturns the Dred Scott decision. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Day 5, July 9th, 1893. Daniel Hill Williams successfully performs first heart operation before the inventions of penicillin, antibiotics, or x-rays. Day 6, May 18th, 1896, Plessy versus Ferguson decision, stating that separate but equal facilities were fair. Day 7, April 6, 1909, Matthew Henson and Robert Peary reached the North Pole, the first men to ever do so. Day 8, March 10th, 1913, Harriet Tubman dies of pneumonia. Day 9, May 15th, 1918, Henry Johnson single-handedly fights off a platoon of Germans in the Argonne Forest during World War I to keep his friend Needham Roberts from being captured. To Europe, Private Henry Lincoln Johnson was sent to join the Harlem Hellfighters in an all-black regiment. Kept on the sidelines by the U.S. Army, the Hellfighters saw action with the French military. Private Henry Johnson saw action one night, standing watch when ambushed by Germans in a fight. Bullets from the east, bullets from the west, 2 bullets caught Private Johnson in the chest. Day 10, May 25th, 1919, Madam C.J. Walker dies as the richest Black woman in America. When Madam C.J. Walker died, her wealth was estimated at over $1 million. She was the wealthiest Black woman in the country at the time and one of the wealthiest Black Americans. She took great pride in building her company and spent as much time donating money to various organizations like the NAACP to support causes concerning the Black community. Day 11, June 15th, 1921. Bessie Coleman receives her pilot's license in France, since no American flight schools accepted women or Blacks. Bessie Coleman was a dreamer. From Wallachatchee, she dreamed one day she would be somebody. Bessie was smart. She had education. She loved to read books and solve number equations. Bessie took her dreams up north to see her brother's barbershop. In the Windy City, Bessie got a job filing soldiers' nails, and she listened as the soldiers told her tales. Tales of lady pilots flying high, doing figure eights and loop-de-loops in the French sky. So Bessie sailed off to France, learning the French would give her a chance. And given a chance, Bessie took off and flew on her wings of her dreams into the wild blue. Day 12, August 9th, 1936. Jesse Owens wins his fourth Olympic gold medal. The eyes of Hitler focus in on the track on Olympian Jesse Owens, American and black. The son of a sharecropper and grandson of a slave lines up in the starting block as the Nazi flag waves. Eyes forward focus, feet run ready to run. Then the Buckeye bullet explodes at the gun. 3 winning races and 1 long jump victory earned 4 gold medals and a place in history. Day 13, April 9th, 1939, Easter Sunday. Marian Anderson performs at the Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln looms large over a sepia songbird chirping a sweet sound over a sea of 75,000 inspired faces, made up of various races. Wide eyes witness a historic first, while millions of ears become immersed. When the songbird's voice spreads across the land, through the power of radio, souls stir as the songbird floats on heavenly high notes, filled with the promise of freedom, justice, equality, and liberty. The pride of Philadelphia, born of humble beginnings, Marian Anderson stands majestic. The eldest of 3 female siblings, the self-taught songbird sang for kings and royalty in foreign lands long before she could sing for thee. The segregated America united musically. On pitch-perfect notes, Marian sang of we, to a country divided by the definition of equality. Caged by color, the songbird took wing, and American spirit soared when it heard Marian sing. Day 14, April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson was the first African American to play in a Major League Baseball game. Day 15, Brown versus Board of Education. Decision eliminating segregation in schools. We conclude that in the field of public education, the doctrine of separate but equal has no place. Separate educational facilities are inherently unequal. Day 16, December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks sits. With tired feet and courage in her eyes, on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa sat so others could rise. Christmas lights lit up the December skies, as a fatigued soul sat still with tired feet and courage in her eyes. Black faces obeyed with shallow sighs when told, move to the back, but Rosa sat so others could rise. Police made an arrest when there was no reply from the seamstress with spectacles, with tired feet and courage in her eyes. To jail with eyes focused on freedom's prize, the color line was questioned when Rosa sat so others could rise. Standing up to injustice by taking a seat, with tired feet and courage in her eyes, Rosa sat so others could rise. Day 17, May 26, 1956, Althea Gibson becomes the first Black woman to win a tennis title. August 25, 1968, Arthur Ashe becomes the first Black man to win a tennis title. Day 18, September 25, 1957, Little Rock 9. Attend classes in Little Rock Central High School under the protection of the U.S. Army's 101st Airborne Division. Day 19, September 11, 1960, Wilma Rudolph wins the 3rd Olympic gold medal. Day 20, August 28, 1963, March on Washington. Martin Luther King Jr. delivers I Have a Dream speech. On buses they came, on trains they came, in cars they came, on planes they came. By foot they came to march. With blisters on their feet they came. With purpose in their step they came. With strength in their spirit they came. With hope in their heart they came. To march, old faces, young faces, black faces, white faces, marched and gathered and listened, standing small beneath Lincoln, standing tall above the crowd. One voice spoke, "I have a dream," and the world listened. Day 21, February 21st, 1965. Malcolm X is assassinated. Black, fury, and never yielding, Malcolm X electrified masses by preaching self-respect, intelligence, freedom, action, devotion, discipline, and self-determination, making him a dangerous revolutionary. Day 22, October 2nd, 1967, Thurgood Marshall sworn in as the first Black Supreme Court Justice. Day 23, January 25th, 1972, Shirley Chisholm declares herself as a presidential candidate for the Democratic Party, the first Black woman to do so. Run, Shirley, run for New York State Assembly. Go, Shirley, go for U.S. Congress. Win, Shirley, win to become the president. Vote Shirley Chisholm, a woman for the people, unbought and unbossed. Day 24, April 8th, 1974, Hank Aaron hits his 715th home run, breaking Babe Ruth's long-standing career home run record. Day 25, August 30th, 1983, Guy Bluford becomes the first Black astronaut launched into space aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger. September 12th, 1992, Mae Jemison becomes the first Black female astronaut in space aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Day 26, May 10th, 1994, Nelson Mandela inaugurated as the first Black president of South Africa. Mandela, Mandela, man of the people. Mandela, Madiba, Madiba, son of Africa. Madiba, South African President Mandela. Day 27, February 27, 2003, magazine declares Oprah Winfrey first Black female billionaire in world history. Day 28, January 20th, 2009, Barack Obama inaugurated as the first Black president. Crispus Attucks sacrificed. Dred Scott sued. Robert Small stole so Barack could be counted. Daniel Hale healed. Matthew Henson conquered. Harriet Tubman led. Henry Johnson fought. Madam C.J. Walker built so Barack could dream. Bessie Coleman soared. Jesse Owens sprinted. Marian Anderson sang. Jackie Robinson swung. Brown sued and won so Barack could stand. Rosa sat. Althea and Arthur smashed. The Little Rock Nine endured. Wilma roared. Martin marched. And Malcolm challenged. Thurgood was sworn in. Shirley ran so Barack could run. Hank hacked away. May and Guy launched. Mandela inspired. Oprah earned so Barack could win. Number 44, America's first Black president. Day 29, today. What will today bring? What will today be? Will today be the day you make history? Will your thoughts evolve science? Will your skill earn gold? Will your life story be worth one being told? Will your questions change laws? Will your words inspire others? Will your name be passed on by fathers and mothers? Will the fire in your spirit spark a revolution? Will your actions advance humanity's evolution? Will others follow you into battle to defend liberty? Will today be the day you add to history? Today is the day. Today is to be. The end. 28 Days. Moments in Black History That Changed the World by Charles R. Smith, Jr. I'm Carmen Williams, and it was my pleasure to read this story to you.